Thank you, Mr. Chair. You know, wildland firefighters in Arizona and across our country risk their lives to keep our community safe. Until 2021, the starting salary of a federal wildland firefighter was less than $15 per hour. Obviously, this was wrong. So recognizing their sacrifice and hard work, we proposed and passed fair pay for wildland firefighters in our bipartisan infrastructure law. But now we need to make this pay permanent. If we don't, the wildland firefighters will lose up to 50% of their annual salary, which is about $20,000. The bipartisan Wildland Firefighter Paycheck Protection Act makes fair pay for wildland firefighters permanent in a fiscally responsible manner. If we don't act by the end of this fiscal year, however, agency leadership and firefighter associations have testified that we will see massive departures from the federal wildland firefighter workforce right at the peak of wildfire season. So I encourage colleagues to support this bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Does any member wish to offer an amendment? Senator Paul.
You know, on a bill like this, I guess I would like to have people come in who represent the wildland firefighters, learn more about how many there are, when their last pay increase was, and then what the total amount sort of would be. There's no CBO score on this, and so we won't really know what we're voting on. This would be, I guess, somewhat equivalent to being in a board meeting for a hospital, and they say, well, gosh, the EMTs, they save lives, and without them, people would die, and we have 50 of them, and they just aren't paid enough. And then, but nobody would say, well, what is our allocated budget for labor, and how much they get paid now, and what does it compare to the other EMTs at the surrounding hospitals versus nationwide, and then have a debate back and forth. So we'd have a debate on the facts of whether it's an appropriate amount, how does it compare to others. We would also ask the most important question, how much money do we have? Which gets back to the question that primarily has been underlying this entire debate is, should we have to make choices? Who can be against increasing, wildland firefighter salary? Who can, why don't we, if they're only 50%, why don't we increase their salary 100%? What are the limits? Well, it's sort of like people saying, well, teachers are important. I had this debate one time with David Letterman. He's like, we should pay him $1 million. And it's like, it's that kind of empty, vacant sort of thinking that's caused us to be $31 trillion in debt. Somebody has to say how much we have, somebody has to do the comparison, and we would ideally then have people in from the agency you want to give, or workers that you want to give pay raises to, and have a discussion, and we'd ask them questions about this. We would have in opposition who would say, well, maybe we're spending too much on this, and maybe we could take it from another part of the budget in order to pay for these salaries.
Hello, friends. More and more money is being sent out to the American people. There are several cities and states across the country that are launching new guaranteed income programs. Relief may arrive for low-income households in different forms, such as recurring monthly checks or one-time payments. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. Please enter these weekly giveaways. All you need to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. The American Rescue Plan Act was passed in March 2021. This federal legislation aimed to provide economic relief and support to individuals, businesses, and state and local governments that were affected by the crisis. The infusion of funds from the American Rescue Plan Act has had a significant impact on state budgets across the country. States have been able to address revenue shortfalls, meet essential expenditures, and even experience budget surpluses. U.S. states have been utilizing the funds in various ways to support their communities and boost their economies. Some states have invested in infrastructure projects, such as improving roads, bridges, and public transportation systems. Additionally, states have also allocated funds to support education, healthcare, small businesses, and initiatives that are aimed at mitigating the long-term effects of the crisis. While budget surpluses present opportunities, they also come with challenges and considerations. It is crucial for states to carefully manage these funds to ensure responsible and sustainable use. Strategic planning, fiscal discipline, and transparency are essential to maximize the benefits and to ensure long-term economic resilience. Homeowners and business owners are one step closer to seeing relief on their property taxes after both the Texas House and Senate passed long-awaited property tax relief legislation that is on the way to the governor's desk. The deal is worth $18 billion, and the money is coming from the state's $34 billion budget surplus. Some Texas Democrats said they've been wanting to see these measures for years. The package includes benefits for both businesses and homeowners, but some lawmakers are worried it will not have a significant impact on renters who make up around 40,000 of Texans. Under the legislation, the state would send money to school districts throughout Texas to help lower tax rates. It would also raise the homestead exemption from $40,000 to $100,000, so long as voters give it the green light. Houston Republican Senator Paul Betancourt said, "We are giving back the people's money, so we need the people to say yes." Lawmakers have confirmed average homeowners will save nearly $1,400 per year and nearly $1,500 for seniors. Additionally, approximately 67,000 more small businesses will be exempt from franchise taxes. There's also a temporary 20% cap on appraisal increases for non-homestead properties that are valued at $5 million or lower. The bills do not, however, include any direct relief for renters. Texas state lawmakers said they hope landlords will pass their tax savings on to their tenants in this competitive market. But not everyone agrees with that thinking. Democrats tried but ultimately failed to add teacher pay raises and more school funding to these tax bills. Mayors for a Guaranteed Income Program, which was founded in 2020 by former Stockton, California Mayor Michael Tubbs, advocates for guaranteed income programs across the United States. So by the end of 2022, there were more than 100 mayors involved in the organization's work, and a few dozen had already launched pilot programs, with even more mayors planning guaranteed income initiatives. The movement for guaranteed income is growing, thanks to previous demands for financial safety nets during the crisis. And in February, Mayors for a Guaranteed Income launched Counties for a Guaranteed Income program, which supports elected county officials in a broader movement for stable income floor for all Americans. So state, not just city governments, are also slowly rising to the calls for guaranteed income programs. In 2021, California announced a statewide guaranteed income project, which was signed off by Governor Gavin Newsom, with a budget of $35 million for the next 5 years. Los Angeles County has unveiled multiple guaranteed income programs. A direct cash program called Breathe selected 1,000 residents to participate in a $1,000 per month direct cash program. Support from this program will extend for 3 years. Also in California, the Sonoma County Pathway to Income Equity Program was officially launched in September of 2022. It currently provides 305 county residents with $500 a month for 24 months, and eligibility is based on income, residency, and the household's reported impact from the crisis. Well, my greatest and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Tuesday. My dearest friends, thank you so much for joining me here and for being part of this community. To say thank you, I will be announcing several winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. Please enter the weekly giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.